making the right switches. I'm living this life, different and missing the flight. Bullshit. I had a plan to change. You can't stay in the rain, little delay, but I came and you cool with it. Now I'm drift up and lose my grip. And I don't know it all, but I do know this. So you know me, better know self. I've been in this shit so long that it don't smell. I turn a hotel to a castle. Living like a king for a grand. Not doing nothing that's a hassle. Besides, even that castle made a sand. Just might slip into the sea. Fuck it all if it all ain't me. Maybe we inside the maze. So now we gotta find a way. So now we gotta find a way. No matter how many miles it takes. I know it feels so good right now. But it all comes falling through. In the night, in the light, in the day. I wouldn't wait forever. Just shoot your shot. We don't need no more, no extras. We all we got.
All right, we're back with it on a Sunday stream. Got a fun one planned per usual, as always. I don't know where I saw this, but we're riffing on McDonald's McChickens. Chicken sandwich sounded right. It's not gonna be like a breaded whole piece of chicken. We're gonna like kind of grind it up, chop it up. I'm really excited about it. We have a fun little ranch we're gonna do. We have a coleslaw. And then We went to this Ethan Stoll restaurant this weekend, Tavolata, and they had this Caesar salad that I'm gonna kind of try to replicate. And the best part about the whole salad was it's like crispy, herbed, buttered breadcrumb that was like on top of it. So we're gonna try and do that. I think it's like the best kind of version of a crouton. You don't have to like stab it or like try to get it in your mouth or on the fork. And then when you do crunch into it, like tears up your cheeks and mouth. So same like flavor and crunch still, but with like a better delivery is the hope. So I'm excited about it. Hope you guys are excited about it. Should be a fun one. Got a lot of things to do, per usual. Let's start it off with a drink. We're keeping it casual. This whole weekend I was just kind of laying low. So we're gonna keep the theme alive with just a classic Washington staple. Hope you guys are drinking. Hope you guys are having a fun little Sunday night. Cheers. All right, one of the things I think we should start first is the like chicken patty, so to speak. I don't know if I want to do this like a meatloaf. That's the wrong word, but like basically where it's not just chicken in there, obviously seasoning, but I'm thinking of adding onion and garlic and a little bit of egg. I don't know. We're gonna riff on it. We're gonna see what happens, but the thought is to make a better McChicken. So we have chicken thigh. You'll notice it's not ground chicken. We're gonna kind of chop it up ourselves here. I've done this in the past with a few Asian dishes, and I really, really love the like not fully ground or where it's like a paste almost. This will still have some pieces and some, I don't know what you want to say. Just some like material to it as well. Show Theo. Oh, come on. Can you say hi? Can you sit? Can they see you? Can I have a paw? Yeah. Can I have the other paw? Let me see the other one. Give me the other one. Yeah, that's good boy. Can you do down? Yeah, you stay down there. Hopefully you guys saw that. What's up, Poncho? Yeah, I'm stoked for like this McChicken thing. I don't know. It sounds good in my head. Hopefully it turns out on plate as well. So we have a couple chicken thighs here. We're using dark meat, obviously. I'm thinking 4 should be enough. We're gonna do 2 patties, so like 2 pieces each, maybe 3 out of them. I don't have Ziplocs. What am I gonna do here? Of course, the saran wrap is all fucked. There we go. Alright, wrap this last guy up, save him for later. Ugh. Alright, we will get some of the kind of fat off of these guys, but I'm not going to be too nitpicky. Okay, keeping some fat in the patty, so to speak. And then I think we're gonna do some crazy seasoning in there. I think that's gonna just really help push the flavor overboard. And then not worry too much about seasoning the like breadcrumb, egg wash sort of mixture here. Alright, how are we looking? Alright, we'll save the fat. We'll kind of render that down probably in the breadcrumbs. That feels right. All right, so with this, I think I'm gonna cut off these like extra bits, get it as kind of flat, even as possible. And then we're gonna do these kind of thin strips. We're just gonna do these one by one. You get too many like strips of chicken in your little bundle here, it gets hard to get through. All right, these little extras. All right, we're gonna get it much finer here. This is just to get it kind of all uniform and in a good spot to kind of chop up here. Alright, that one, get these extras. And the best way to do this is just to kind of saw it like I am. It's hard to kind of slice. Maybe that is okay. Let's get our fat in that guy. Super low heat, just get that rendering down. Okay, last guy. All right, we have all of our chicken kind of, for the most part, chunked. Now we're gonna go ham and just get it as finely chopped and almost into a paste, but not quite, where it still has these little baby chunks in it. At least that's the thought here. All right, we might get more than 3 patties out of this. This looks like a lot. And I think the plan is we're gonna get this to the like consistency or texture that I'm hoping for. We're gonna season it, mold them out into just the patties, not breaded and egg washed, and like freeze them or try to get them into like a cohesive puck, and then get some other things going, and then egg wash them, dip them, fry them. I think that's the plan. Oh, all right, we'll go through this a couple more times. All right, I'm liking the consistency. Some pieces are smaller than others, some are a little bit chunkier. I think that's gonna be great. Let's get a bowl. All right, we are gonna use like most of an egg, which makes it feel meatloafy to me, but that's just to bind it, ensure it all kind of stays together, sticks together. Let's get all this guy, and then we can clean this guy real quick and then just be done with raw meat. All right, moment for cleaning. Cheers. We're also going to be making the breadcrumbs, obviously, for the Caesar salad. So we have our oven preheated at 350, and then we'll get some bread chopped up and thrown in there in a minute with some fat and seasonings. Okay. Let's get some garlic in here. Get a good clove. This clove that I have here just has like 1,000 mini cloves that are like useless to me, basically. And a bitch to peel. All right, we're microplaning. We don't want like chunks of garlic. I don't know if you guys listened to Lil Dicky, but his new album just dropped. This is a song from it. I don't know if I'm gonna get a DMCA'd or whatever from playing it on stream, but we'll see. All right, let's do one more. We have big boy. We need a big boy. Got some garlic in there. I also want to do a little bit of shallot. We're gonna do extremely fine so you don't get too much texture from it, but you do get the flavor, at least it's the thought. I went to the grocery store today, didn't realize I did not have onion. Could have easily used better garlic, obviously, too. Thank God I have a shallot. How do I not have onion? It's just so insane to me. Devin, if you're still watching, add it to your list for your grocery deal tomorrow. Ooh. Alright, let's do this last little guy. Cool. Okay. Got our little onion piece. We got our little garlic piece. Let's grab an egg. Alright, little one-hander. Woo! What else do I want? Let's season this guy. Alright. Heavy salt. Let's do white pepper so we don't get all of the flecks in there. Alright, I've been out of garlic powder and onion powder for like a week and a half, so I finally got more. Alright, onion. Garlic. I also want this to be like a hot and spicy McChicken, right? Let's do hot and spicy. Alright, we're just doing a little sriracha. Do a little Worcestershire, just like a touch. What else do I want in here? Bring anything else out to make sure I put in. I think I'm good. Alright, let's mix this guy about, see what happens. All right, let's do a little bit of cornstarch. I think I have that somewhere. Oh boy. There it is. Let's do a new spoon. All right, just a touch, just to ensure our bindings are looking great. All right, let's think about molds. I think I'm gonna do the saran wrap route. All right, we also have these awesome pretzel buns that I'm really excited about, so we don't have to like mess around with any shitty buns. So let's see like what kind of fits the most. These little molds I think we're gonna use. I think that's perfect. We're gonna do a little bit bigger, assuming that it shrinks up a touch. All right, let's get a plate. Oh, of course. All right, so far so good. We'll see how this turns out. All right, one more. Come on. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully this works out. We're gonna freeze them. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, I promise. Yeah, fingers crossed. Hoping for the best here. Alright, let's put this in a little guy. Maybe make a little rice and chicken dish out of this guy. Fat's rendering nicely. Let's make sure this guy. I also have the oil on. Let's check him out. If you know me, I struggle with getting the oil up to heat. It was at 300 earlier. Oh yeah, we're up. We're up there. 380. 380. Gorgeous. All right, just where we want it to be. All right, saran wrap one more time. Where are you at? Oh, saran wrap, death of me. So annoying. Alright. Now that we got our patties good to go, let's get our breadcrumb going. So, we're gonna do a basic, easy breadcrumb. This has been cleaned already from the chicken, so let's use. We don't need a crazy amount, right? So let's use about that much. And this is just like basic French bread. Nothing crazy. It doesn't really matter our shape. Oh god, this is not the right knife. Because we're gonna blend it at the end and like make a true crumb, let's get these kind of sliced and cubed, hopefully without ruining the bread here. That looks pretty good. Alright, looking good so far. Alright, let's get a little olive oil. What's good, Lauren? Good to see you. Making pasta. Hell yeah, what shape are you going with? Little rigatoni, maybe? Alright, olive oil. Just salt these guys. We're gonna add more seasoning later, so it's just to make sure there's like enough fat and basic flavor. Alright, I'm the worst at timers, so what are we at? 30 after? Hopefully I can remember in 3 to 5 minutes here. We'll see though, we'll see. Alright, let's wipe it down, Alright, that's looking good. Let's get our Caesar salad dressing going next. Rotini. I love a rotini. Sucks up and like gets all up in the sauce gets all up in there really well with that one. Let's get our Caesar salad dressing going. This is one of my favorite dressings. Easy to make at home, and it's just so good. Like, I love Caesar salads so much. So this is a good one, easy to make, and it is lights out pretty much every time. I have myself kind of portioned out already because I don't like measuring in front of you guys all that much. So we have about a half a cup of mayo. I have two different mayos here. Mostly it's like the Best Foods mayo, like the real mayo there, and then a little bit of Kewpie mayo. Kewpie mayo has like real eggs, a little bit of sweetness, tanginess to it, which I like. All right, we also have anchovy paste, which is this guy right here, and then some Dijon mustard. Try a better spatula for this. For however much mayo you use, we're doing half the amount of Parmesan. So we have about a quarter cup of Parm. Let's get some garlic. I found an okay one. The raw garlic gives it like a really great bite and flavor profile that kind of brings it all around. Same with the Worcestershire. We're gonna add a little bit of that here in a second. I want to do one more. Let's see what this guy looks like. All right. All right, we'll call that good. All right, it's been 2 minutes on our bread. Just trying to keep that forefront of my mind. What else do we want here? Let's do a little olive oil. I want to do some lemon. We'll do some rind and then a healthy squeeze as well. All right, a little bit of Worcestershire. All right, let's mix this guy up, see where we're at. Should also salt it. A little pepper. Gorgeous, tastes just like Caesar salad. It's insane. Needs more salt. Beautiful. Oh, I absolutely love that. Eat that all day. I could even eat it as a dip. It is so good to me. All right, let's check on our bread. We're at 5 minutes. Look at me. We're starting to get a little crispy. Definitely need more time. All right, let's look at maybe 5 more minutes on those, I think is gonna feel right. All right, well, those are finishing up. Let's get our like 3-station breading station going. We're gonna do the flour, egg wash, breadcrumb. All right, it's hard for me not to season this, so we're going to just mildly. Should be enough for 3 patties here, I'm hoping. I lied, guys. We're gonna get our ranch going next, just because we want more time of the guys to kind of like freeze and solidify, so to speak. Okay, so ranch is gonna be our kind of spread. On the patty, so to speak here. And I want it to be like a really herby ranch, so I got some fun ones. Let's see here. We got dill, tarragon, thyme, and parsley. And we're just gonna do like a herb medley, so to speak. So let's get that going really quickly. Hate to change things on us here, but... And we're just making a little bit, so we're just gonna do a little bit of each one of these. Put the rest away. All right, so this is parsley. And I do want this to be pretty fine. I don't want like leaves in your mouth when you go to take a bite or like have it as your dip. All right, dill, one of my absolute favorite. So to speak, new drinking game, moment for cleaning. What's the other one? There's another one. I love dill. All right, that looks like a good amount. All right, bread. God, I'm so good on this timer right now. We're just getting like crispy and dried out. I want to do like 3 more minutes. Pray that I remember here. All right, this one is tarragon. This one is like the kind of licoricey, anise kind of flavorings. Just a little bit of this guy. All right, last edition is some time.
Next time you see that nigga J. Cole, bro, you tell that nigga the same thing, man. I fuck with y'all niggas, bro. Why that nigga J. Cole got all this money, look like he about to borrow somebody charger?
This time looks so nice. It's so like fluffy and green.
Let me get your charger, bro. Let me get my shit to 10% and I get this shit back to you, bro. Come on, bro. Flex some of that Dreamville money. Let me see it.
Some stems in here. Whoops. Dill is in there. We already did dill. Someone's not paying attention. All right, herbs looking great. Here's our bowl. Let's do. All right, we got a little sour cream. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of mayo. All right, let's do salt, little MSG. Let's do white pepper. A little garlic powder. Little lemon. All right, let's get our little herb mixture in there. Looks like a lot. I'm gonna do just a touch of cream just to thin it out. All right, taste. A little bit more salt. This tastes just like ranch though. It is a little thick. I think I'm okay with that because we're gonna be using it as like a spread on the bottom. Gorgeous. Okay, feeling good about all of that. All right, moment for cleaning. think I'm out of my beer. Let's get another one. Cheers to all those partaking. My stream elements like comment has been stuck on this like Ukrainian dumpling that we made way back when. It just always thinks that's what we're making. Alright, cheers guys. Bread. Why is no one yelling at me? You can't really tell, but it's like light brown on the edges. Definitely crispy and dried out. We got some basic flavor added. So far, so good. Alright, let's move our fat around. Just still rendering out really slowly. Feel good about that. Alright, the other thing I want to make is a little coleslaw. Traditionally, the McChicken has like a little lettuce deal on it. So I want to make sure we honor that. I think this is the plan. We'll cut this lettuce up here in a second a little bit better. These bigger leaves over here is what we're going to use for our actual Caesar salad. So I'm going to put them aside. And then I do want to try to like shave this guy. It's like shaved lettuce, I think. I know on the McChicken. So let's see what this looks like. Alright, I don't like it, not working. We're just going to hand slice really thin. Okay, I like that. Let's get a little basic. We got so much mayo today. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Alright, we're doing a basic dressing, or coleslaw dressing. Alright, we got a little white vinegar, a little mayo, obviously, salt, pepper, and then a little bit of sugar. Honestly, this smells exactly like the McChicken, coleslaw. This is perfect. I wish someone was here. It like reminds me of the Big Mac right now a little bit too. All right, we're dumping the lettuce. Don't judge me. All right, looking good, feeling good. A little wipe down. What else we got here? Let's get our salad lettuce kind of cut to shape. When we had it on Friday, the leaves were bigger than I was imagining, but I was kind of okay with it. So I had like a lot of surface area for the dressing and the breadcrumb, and then it was like just big enough where it like didn't like get all over your face when you're trying to get it in your mouth. So it was like a small enough bite to fit in your mouth well. Hope that makes sense. So we're doing a little bit bigger than usual. I think that feels okay. Oh, you sliced your thumb. That's insane. That's one of the worst. It also like doesn't hurt in the beginning, and then like 3 minutes later it's just stinging like crazy. Alright, too small of a bowl. Let's get a bigger bowl. Alright, we'll get this all dressed up here in a moment. Alright. We have most everything prepped and ready. I think the last thing we're gonna get going here before we start frying is our like 3-station egg wash flour breadcrumb here. I think it's time. Alright, so we have some panko breadcrumbs. These are the ones I always go with. I don't know, they just feel like they have a little bit more like material to the breadcrumb. Some of the other ones are too fine, I guess I would say. And then I feel like it will like stick to the patty a little bit better with these ones. So that's what we're going with. That's what we're hoping for. I also really like putting Parmesan in the breadcrumb. It helps it like, if you don't know this, Parmesan has a really high melt point, so it takes a lot of heat for it to melt, and then it does crisp up right at like almost the same point that it melts. So it's a great cheese to add to like a crumb if you're gonna be frying it, because it fries well, it gives a great color, and doesn't become like super stringy. It's a great one here. So, you know, ooh, a lot of parm in that. All right, those are looking good. We're gonna give those just as much time as we can in there, so they can firm up a bit. Where's my flour? All right, flour is uncommonly difficult to open. It's fine. All right, we got that set up. As I keep mentioning, I want to give as much time to the patties in the freezer to crisp up. So let's get our breadcrumb all breadcrumbed up. All right, we're just gonna throw this on a quick blitz. Gorgeous. Okay. Where am I gonna put these guys? All right. Give me another second here. I guess. Let's do tin foil. All right, here's our chicken patties all kind of wrapped up in cellophane. Let's make some space. All right, so we're gonna go flour, egg wash, breadcrumb. We might do a double dip here, not certain. All right, being very gentle. These are feeling like they want to fall apart here. All right, one down. That went half decent. All right, little breadcrumb action. All right, so far so good. This last one's the least frozen. I'm worried. All right, we're going back in the freezer just for a quick minute. I'm worried these are gonna fall apart. All right, moment for cleaning, you know what's up. Alright, looking good. Oh, putting this guy away, bear with me. Alright, let's get our breadcrumb going. I'm excited about that. I think the flavor is going to be awesome on this. It'll wipe me down. Alright, so in this guy is where we're going to do our breadcrumb. We have our chicken fat rendering out. It's been rendering for the last like 20 or so minutes here. That feels good. Let's get a little butter in there. Alright, so in the breadcrumb, I think I'm going to get a little parsley going as well, but let's do some lemon rind. While the butter starts to kind of boil or bubble up here. And again, with the parsley, I want it to be really fine. I don't want any like leaves, the leaf feeling. All right. Butter's looking great. Let's add some of our breadcrumb. Throw a lemon in there. think we need more butter. Alright, let's salt these guys. A little pepper. MSG. Alright, we're gonna let that do its thing. We're just gonna let it kind of come up to temp and color, so to speak. Let's get our oil ready for frying. See where we're at temp-wise. We're at 285. We're cranking the heat on this guy. Alright, blocking the view here. Alright. Alright, we're climbing 295. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom, BRB. And our oil will be ready. All right. Let's check our oil here. Otherwise, feeling good. I'm stoked about this. All right, we're at like 310. Save these other breadcrumbs. Alright, so I was going to save this story for a little bit later. This McChicken is inspired by this time that I hung out with Filbert, one of the first times I hung out with Filbert, like outside of school, I don't know what we did that night, but we ended up going to McDonald's at the end of the night, and Filbert had $10 on him, and he bought 9 McChickens, because with tax it like ended up being just under $10. He got 9 different McChickens, ate all of them in one night. It was absolutely insane, hilarious. So this is a little McChicken homage to Filbert. Filbert's moving today. He's moving to this place, I think it's right outside of Renton, something like that. So stoked for him. But yeah, this is a little in memory of that night way back when in high school. All right, breadcrumbs are just starting to turn color. We're gonna kind of leave them pressed down and let them crisp up here. Once they're kind of crispy, a little bit more golden, we'll add our parsley, maybe a little bit more butter, see what's good. All right, let's check our oil. All right, 335, get there. A little bit over 350, we'll drop them. It's gonna lower the heat anyways of the oil, but right around 350, 375 is what we're hoping for. See what else I can put away. All right, while the oil is finishing, let's say hi to the puppy. Oh! Look at this puppy. Look at this big boy. Look how fluffy he is. What we got in there? Careful. Oh. He got a bath this weekend, and he, like, whenever we bathe him, like, the fur that's just, like, ready to go, like, starts coming out. So the past 3 days, we've been brushing him, like, 3 times a day. Sorry. So, like, we've been brushing him, like, 3 times a day, and so much fluff has come off this dog. It is insane. It's, like, more fluff than it looks like he has to give. It's wild. All right, little oil check. All right, 365 and climbing. Let's get our patties out, see what they're doing. Of course, ice cubes dropped on them. Are you kidding me? That's so insane. Like, of course, ice cubes dropped on them. Let's take a little bit of these. All right, let's get these guys going. All right, pray for me that these work out. All right, here's our first patty. We're going in, hoping for the best. Let's just do 2. Let's see what happens. All right, time is 15 after. We're gonna do a couple minutes on each side and flip. This is coming really nicely. Just starting to get crispy and brown all over. We love to see it. Check our oil temp. About 345. Let's crank the heat just a touch. All right, it's been about 2 minutes. Looking golden. All right, so far so good. All right, let's add our parsley. All right, little oil temp check. $350, just where we want it. Turn it down a little bit. All right, it's been about another 2 minutes on this side. Let's take a look. Do another flip. I just want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. I think it's maybe about like 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. Right at about 160. I love it. All right, final flip. All right, one more minute. All right, back in, cranking the heat just a little bit. This last guy, let's see where our temp's at. 330, a little bit higher. All right, I'm gonna start dressing our salad here. Got our dressing. What time are we at? 22-ish. Yep, that is so good. All right. I like to add a little bit of olive oil. This is just gonna help the dressing kind of coat each piece of lettuce here. I don't know about you, I like a heavily dressed salad. We'll kind of start with this. Alright, let's check on this guy. Move him around a bit. Make sure we get oil on the underside. Looking golden, a little bit longer. Alright, adding a little bit more dressing here. Alright, that's looking great to me. Let's get this guy flipped. Oh. Alright, let's get these guys out. These look gorgeous. I'm stoked for these. Oh boy. Alright, bear with me. Make sure this guy's doing well. Putting that guy back on. Where'd my butter go? All right, let's get our pretzel buns toasted. This one looks good. All right, let's check this guy. Gorgeous. All right, watch out, buddy. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. I'm stoked to kind of wrap this up, so to speak. Flip this guy over. Just starting to get brown. Woo! All right, moment for cheers. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. All right, one more minute on that guy, and then we are putting him to bed. This smell good, buddy? All right. All right, we're gonna have a moment for cleaning this real quick. And then we are going to get this all prepped and ready. Woo! All right, we are looking great. All right, we're gonna let those guys finish. Let's get this guy prepped and ready here. Let's do our salad first. All right, try to get our height looking well on that. It's looking okay. All right, a little bit more parm. Got our breadcrumb. I wish you guys could smell it. It's just so herby and lemony and parmesan-y. I'm stoked. All right. So this is our like ranch. I'm gonna do both sides. All right, here is our kind of coleslaw lettuce piece. I'm stoked. I can't wait. We're on a little plate. Oh, all right. Solid Sunday, solid stream. We have a homemade Caesar salad. We have these gorgeous breadcrumbs on it. I cannot wait to dive in. And then a little homage to Philbert. We have a homemade McChicken. We got the lettuce, we got our little ranch deal, we got our fried chicken patty. I'm stoked about it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you as always. Until next time, enjoy the rest of the weekend and the work week ahead. See you guys next time.